Let's begin. Most of us struggle with the thought that there is enough for everyone on this planet when we see people starving, displaced, and homeless. Some of us even feel there is not enough for ourselves at the end of the week because our paycheck is too small to pay our bills. We then often begin labeling people, depending on their prosperity, as rich, middle class, poor, or the 1%. These mindsets run deep in families for generations, often because of habits formed during times elders witnessed hardship. I saw this with my grandparents who went through the Great Depression and war. They passed to my family the fear of not enough and the survival technique of creating shelter and hoarding food by digging underground bunkers with MREs, also known as military meal kits, way into the 80s. Perhaps that sounds a little extreme, but for those who experience this form of prosperity trauma, their mindset was gripped with another reality long after the event. With every generation, I believe there can be prosperity trauma, but there is also in every generation the ability to create and renew a positive prosperity mindset, no matter the experience around us. In Romans 12:2, Paul says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God and what is good and acceptable and perfect." In this message, we see how important our mindset is, how being conformed to the world around us is not the only way. By testing and using our discernment, we can renew our mindset to what is good, acceptable, and perfect. So, what is your mindset regarding prosperity? To build a better future together, let's look at these 4 specific prosperity mindsets. And I also invite you to test them to live a prosperous life. 1. There is enough money for everyone to be prosperous. Use this as a mantra several times a day and test if it quickly removes your competition and scarcity thoughts, as well as opens your energy to the abundance that is your inheritance. 2. Everything will get done in its divine timing. When you're juggling so much, it's hard not to push and pull, but did you ever notice how things seem to eventually always work out in the end for the best? This is divine timing. Usually this happens when we get out of our own way, let go of our must and should deadlines, and trust something bigger than ourselves. Set goals, but let go and let God when you feel the struggle and tugging within. 3. Your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. This mindset can be tough on those who do not value themselves and like to please others. Everyone will and can value things differently, but to be prosperous, spend time looking at how valuable you are. When you're comfortable knowing your value, you will be able to hold the mindset that your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. Lastly, number 4. Abundance is a vibration and can be easily tuned into. Everything holds a vibration. Some vibrations hold poverty, while some vibrations hold prosperity. You can see and actually feel this vibration when entering a room full of people who are cheerful and hopeful, compared to a room full of people fearful or angry. When you are creating a prosperity mindset, it's important to tune into those who have abundance, believe there is an abundance, and actively speak about abundance in their lives.